Here we go. Much more, but he's on mine. The blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw.
Did you compare him to Kevin White, Alex?
I wouldn't put that label on him because I do think he's better than Kevin. So, I mean, Ohio State receiver, you could essentially end the evaluation and the analysis there because that coaching and what they do with wide receivers at Ohio State is awesome.
I don't give a damn how young he is. We are not leaving out Patrick Mahomes. You're the young goat. The young goat. Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? We got another episode of the Good Hour, and we got my man Alex, the superstar TD, and then my guy Sean. What news you got for us today, man?
Well, we got Woody Johnson going at it again. He's I guess he's getting pressured by Jets media about Aaron Glenn being the coach. He's like, Aaron Glenn's not the problem. Justin Fields is the problem. And then start trashing Fields like crazy.
Yeah, it's something about hard to win when you can't complete
You want
a pass.
these guys to be honest, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't think
That's
Fields
fair.
is the problem. They got nothing around him, really. You got Garrett Wilson, who was out last game, and you got Breece Hall, who you can't get going because I know it's either you stop these two guys and you could stop the Jets pretty easily.
Yeah, it's just a rough team. There's
Garrett
not a
Wilson
whole
was
lot
out because
going
of
on.
Justin Fields.
Garrett Wilson, what?
The reason why Garrett Wilson is out is because of Justin Fields.
Well, we're gonna see what Tyrod Taylor could do.
Well, haven't we kind of seen what Tyrod Taylor is?
That's what I wanted. I don't know why they think going to Tyrod. I would just ride it out with Fields. It is what it is. You know,
Are they going with Tyrod?
Ride it out, get you a best pick you can. Don't you still got your number one pick?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
I don't understand the thought process of these people. Like, you know, I don't get it.
Well, they're hearing it from New York media, but either way you look at it, yeah, the best thing for the team is just let it ride with Fields because either he figures it out and you got a quarterback, or he doesn't and you get the first pick because that team ain't winning a whole lot of games right now.
And then he can go back.
Justin
to the
Fields is a trap.
Fields is a trap.
Justin Fields is a trap. He's a trap. I'm not saying he can't go and revitalize his career like a Baker Mayfield or Sam Darnold, but in fantasy, all you doing he went for 40 points. Everybody chases it, and then they have a 5-point game. I'm not doing it. I don't give a damn if he scored 80 this week. I'm not playing no Justin Fields for the rest of the year. I don't want him on my teams until I see him go to another team like a Daniel Jones or a Baker Mayfield.
I wanted to play him this week. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put him to Cincinnati. Make me mad.
Exactly.
Hell no. Hell no. No, now if he had Garrett Wilson, maybe.
Well, I know he didn't practice Wednesday. Has he done anything yet today, Garrett Wilson? I haven't seen it. Like, is he for sure out this week?
Updates.
Because if he's out, yeah, if he's out, that's real tough. I just don't think you could play Fields without Garrett Wilson right now because, like you guys are saying, it's too easy to stop that team if there's no Garrett Wilson. Because all you got to do is load up the box and stop Breece Hall. Because you know Justin Fields ain't going to beat you by himself.
Breece Hall might not be playing too.
Since when?
Well, this is what I would ask y'all, though. But if Jackson Dart was on the Jets, what would be going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, I think it'd be about the same.
I disagree with that. Jackson Dart would be balling. He would be
I don't
balling.
know about balling.
No, there's nobody
He
there.
balling with New York Giants with no Malik
Yeah,
Neighbors.
He's got Scatterboo.
He's got Scatterboo, but he's also got a decent offensive line.
I ain't gonna say
Is
it's the
all
best
this
team. I
decent?
heard people say the Giants. I heard them say the Giants defense is decent. Now the offense, it ain't got too much going on offense. You know, he got Scatterboo and it's about it. The wide receivers, anything that happened, he making it happen on offense. So I can't get mad at that. But to say he gonna be just balling out on and with the Jets, I don't know.
Same way for Giants. Same the Giants. Take the stats from the Giants. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying no Drake May. I'm saying whatever he's doing for the Giants, he will be doing it for the Jets because the Jets got more talent. They don't got no Brees Hall is just as good as the Scatterbo. Garrett Wilson is now Malik Neighbors is better than all of them. But with no
What's the
Malik
line
Neighbors,
looking
Garrett
like?
Wilson is
What's
better
the
than all
line?
those guys.
TD, you're missing the
Well, the
biggest
Giants
difference
was the
between those
weakest
two
loss.
teams, though.
No, if you look at the Giants
What's the
without
line looking
Brown,
like
what's his
between the
name?
two?
That left
Yes.
tackle. What's up? Without him, they are the weakest offensive line in the league. They said it. That's what they was talking about. When Tyrone Tracy was a starter, they was like, look at that line is weak. Look at Russell Wilson. He don't got no time. But soon Jackson Dart got in there, we haven't heard anything about the line.
See, I think it's the offensive line is a huge difference between these two teams. Like the Giants' offensive line is decent. The Jets, I don't even think we could say that it's decent right now.
Yeah,
They got a lot of injuries, but
Okay,
the
we're gonna
Giants
see if
also have
Tyrod
the
Taylor
best-
goes out and ball, Alex.
all right.
Go ahead, Maximus.
I was just gonna say the Giants have the
What'd you
best
say, Maximus?
offensive line coach in the league.
Hey, he's a guy
So-
from Cleveland,
Right. But
Yeah, and like, you can make up a lot of from a lot of lack of talent if you got a great coaching scheme and once the players buy in, right? So if the Giants are buying into this coaching scheme, they're going to be coached better than the Jets are. But I think the Jets' offensive line is a
Right.
little bit worse than the Giants overall.
so if Tyrod Taylor only gets sacked once and they go out and win this game, what we gonna say then? They just had a great game.
Tyrod Taylor is
I
only
just
going
say
to get
you
hit
have-
one because
No,
once
dude,
he
it's Cincinnati.
He's gonna get hit once, go down,
Tyrod win
and his bum
without
that got
Garrett
stabbed
Wilson,
for
I
Herbert.
think TD right. I'm gonna come on here and say TD was right. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'll say that if that happens. I'll agree with you. But
I don't see it happening though.
I don't either. But if it does, I'll give you your props. If it does.
You're the only person in Tyrod Taylor's freaking corner. So we'll give it to you. I'll send you an
Right.
actual bouquet of flowers to your barbershop.
Right, but it was another one. You didn't send me a bouquet for Jackson Dart 2 weeks ago against Philly.
You said he was gonna beat Philly?
Yeah, he was
You
my
said
starter of the
he
week.
didn't. You
Yes, I
didn't say he was
did.
gonna beat Philly on
Ask the
here,
comments, hey guys, in the comment section. If didn't I say talk about Jackson Dart 2 weeks ago on his first start against the Philadelphia Eagles, and I was like he's gonna ball out because and y'all was like I don't know if I want to play him against Philly. I was like he's game script proof.
All out
It doesn't
and
matter
beat
what team
Philly
is
is two
facing him.
different things.
What you mean?
Yeah, what do you say?
What you talking about?
I think he's a fine fantasy quarterback. I said
Yeah.
ball out and beat.
Yeah,
Philly
yeah,
is
that's
two
what I'm saying.
different things.
Fantasy numbers.
You might have said he was gonna ball out.
Well, that's just my lingo. That's just my like balling out for fantasy means he was a top 5 quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Balling out.
No, I'm just saying I
What
would
is it?
remember you saying he was gonna beat Philly, but balling out, yeah. I think you did say that. Yeah.
No, it wasn't like when I'm talking about balling out, beat Philly. I don't mean like beat Philly. He's going to beat the team. Yeah, I did like them against the matchup. It's a divisional game, but I said that Jackson Dart, no matter how good the defense is, you can't stop him because the way he plays the game, it's hard to because he can run around. You can't really time that. He's a young man. You can't really game script for that. So I was like, I think you should start him, and everybody's like, I don't know. I wouldn't start. It was a start and sit question.
Well, so then my question to you is Justin Fields can do the same thing. He can run around. So why would Dart be doing
I
better
see it a
in
little
New
bit
York?
different because this is the thing. If somebody said Drake May can run and Lamar can run, we all know that's two different run-ins, right? So that's two different. Justin Fields can run, but he doesn't control the pocket the way Jackson Dart controls the pocket. He's not
That's fair.
calm in the pocket. But Justin Fields just take off and I'm gonna beat you. We know he's second to none. He's got a 70, 80-yard runs. Too many quarterbacks don't got no 70, 80-yard touchdown run. But Jackson Dart can move in the pocket and elude tacklers and make throws better than Justin Fields can, in my opinion. But let's wait and see it out. That's a good debate.
So while we're on the topic of Fields real quick, do you guys think he should switch positions? Because we know how good he is with his legs. And he's just not
What?
seeming to get the processing. Running back, receiver, athlete.
Running back?
Yeah, why not? He's huge.
How much he weigh?
I think he's 220, 215.
Because you don't
Maybe
want to be
somewhere in
tall. You ain't that many tall running backs. You don't really want to be tall as a running back.
All right, so the example I'm thinking of, same school in college at one point, Terrell Pryor, what he was able to turn into his career at Vegas. Don't you think Justin Fields could do something like that?
That's wide receiver. I feel better as a wide receiver than a running back.
Okay. Denard Robinson did it too with the Jaguars, that like hybrid position, even
You
lining
see,
up
he
in the
didn't
backfield.
last that long at all.
No, because he
That
was
man didn't last
smaller.
long.
He was smaller than Fields.
Yeah.
I don't
Justin
know. Once
Fields
you get
is
in the head that you want to
6'3".
be a quarterback, man, I don't know if you can get that out.
I agree. It's just if the league is telling you can't do it, and you've had, well, at this point, 3 different teams tell you can't do it. At what
You've been
point do
playing
you?
quarterback this long, you ain't
Steelers.
switching. You're not
Yeah.
switching. So
If he get with
No.
Cliff Kingsbury, he can be fine. He needs to get with a good offensive coordinator who can accentuate everything that he's doing. We saw Sam Darnold, and he looked worse than Justin Fields like 5 years ago. I mean, it was terrible. Every time he dropped back,
Yeah.
he was getting sacked. He said, "I see ghosts," but it changed. So I want to give
Yep.
Justin Fields. He can play, but I just think that he needs a quarterback that a whisper. Like let him go to be a backup for Minnesota for a year and see what happens. I think he could be
Yep,
okay.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Minnesota backup.
Yeah, and then you guys see this NBA scandal that's going on right now?
I haven't seen too many details, but I know there's been at least one player and one coach taken into custody.
I think there's at least 2 players.
Oh,
They've
I just
named
saw.
like 4 actual NBA people.
Yeah, I saw Terry Rozier. He was the one that I had seen.
Who was the one that we were talking about before we went live, Terrence? That I don't know, Scully or something.
I forgot his name, but that's former Finals MVP
Fancy
for the
Billups.
Detroit Pistons. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go, Bill. Chauncey
Yeah,
Billups.
he's a coach now, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
well,
a
he was
coach.
part of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's pretty shitty situation, I think, for anyone really, because it sounds like the mafia's involved.
Well, the mafia.
Yeah, but you won't see anybody from the mafia.
No, absolutely not. They know how to keep themselves clean.
But they're involved in the poker side of it. Because there's like
All right.
2 separate investigations going on. And one side was like a poker scandal where they used the NBA players to rob other people blind. I guess they must have been using some type of microphones in the ears with cameras telling the
Like rigging
NBA
games.
player what they had, and they just raked them in for millions. And then you had the other investigation where it was like, helping them with sports information, players that weren't going to play, holding players back, that type of stuff. So they kind of got merged into one, but they're 2 separate investigations.
I mean, I don't think this is necessarily anything new with the NBA either, because they're
There
the
you
ones
go.
that had what was it, Donaghy? Was that his name, the
Donahue? Yep.
referee? Donaghy or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah, so like this has been around
Michael
the NBA.
Jordan?
Yeah,
Michael
Jordan had
Jordan?
it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these sports are huge, so
Yep.
I don't know how you really get it out of there. You gotta
Yeah,
try to.
it's everywhere. Football, it's happening in football. I won't be surprised if somebody's arrested in football. I mean, it happens. And I'm still, and like I told everybody on my live earlier, I'm still going to enjoy the game. Because I choose to. I know it's cheating going on. You can tell. You see that crazy shit that happens with Kansas City 2 years ago in a playoff game. I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a comment here from SH33. They said people were using special contact lenses and glasses that would identify the cards.
Of course, that comment was going to catch you,
What?
Of course, that was going to catch your attention, Sean.
Conspiracy.
Well, I think that whatever they were doing something there that was like that, like where they had the upper hand on knowledge on what they had in their hands. So either way, it's just 2 different types of. One was in poker and they're robbing them, and they said millions, and the other one was through sports betting, and whether that be the mafia placing the bets with that information against Vegas or what? I don't have too much details into that.
I mean, we even saw it with baseball this year. I mean, my hometown team, the Cleveland Guardians, had 2 guys get suspended because they were freaking throwing games. Their closer was one of them, and then one of the pitchers that joined in the offseason. So Luis Ortiz and Emmanuel Clase. Like, this is something that definitely happens, and it should be exposed every time it's found out. But don't necessarily be surprised when it's happening.
Yeah, but we got a game tonight. Vikings and the Chargers. Any thoughts on that before we get into the show?
I saw that Joe Alt is expected to play, so that could be a big addition for LA.
Who quarterbacking
Yeah.
for the Vikings? Wentz again?
Yeah, it's Wentz again.
Wentz.
Chargers should have this.
Aaron Jones, Tom. Aaron Jones, Tom.
Is he back?
I got to tell you, Terrence,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're letting Harris be out there right now in your league. Short week.
No, somebody just
Sets
picked him
up
up.
for Keenan
Somebody
Allen
just
to
picked
get
him
hurt.
up. Making me mad. Somebody just picked him up like earlier today, I think.
Oh, yeah? I was thinking
I had a
about it.
choice. It's either Gene Higgins or him. Oh, so whatever.
What about the taco truck?
The taco.
Man, we
what?
got so many bets out there. I can't tell you which one is which. Right now, I'm still beating you though. Trey Harris is
Really? Ain't no way.
Trey Harris have scored more points than your boy. I'm sorry, Horn. Yeah, I'm still winning that. The bet that I'm losing big time.
How many catches Trey got?
About 6, maybe.
Well, he had 4 in that one game.
That's what I said. He had one game with like 4.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's what it is. Okay.
Yep.
Now the one
Jim-
bet I
Jimmy's
was
coming.
losing- Huh? Horn? Coca coming
Jimmy's
back.
coming.
You might well sit down. Coca back. But
They need, ever since Jimmy started, they've been winning. Jimmy is the common denominator why they winning games.
Or
Him just
Rico.
being on the field. I guess he the lucky charm. You rub him on the head. Yeah.
But as soon as he came back, the offense they won and they've been winning ever since. Not came back, but they started Jimmy and they said they're gonna get more snaps. Me and Maximus talked about it. They won. They used him again. Now, did he get 8 targets? No, but they winning with him in the game. I think he's a different wide receiver from all the other guys. He's more of a speed guy, and I think it balances the field up a little bit.
He's
That's
kind of
just
like
my
a
2
Curtis
cents.
Samuel type.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, but
Yep.
he's actually got hands. And can catch
Yeah,
the
there is that.
ball.
So,
Makes a
all right.
difference.
It looks like they kept Jimmy Horn at the same snap share percentage and decided to take Renfro
Right.
out. Because Coca ended up
makes
being
sense.
37% his first game. So I'm sure that's going to uptick. So I'm sure they're going to take this Bryson Trey man out the way. I'm sure they're going to uptick his.
Mhm. Yep.
So, yeah.
One big play from Jimmy. That's all they need. Sometimes you just need that speed guy on the field to help
21%,
balance the
that
safeties out.
They lucky charm getting 21% of the snaps. Go ahead.
Come on now.
Hey, that's all you need. Now do something with your shares.
I'm messing
Yep.
with you, but he probably getting
Come
more
on.
snap shares than Trey Harris. So I'm just messing with you.
All right, well, let's get into our Techobowl choices from last week. So in 4th place, we've got Alex, dropped down from 3rd. He picked Jared Goff last week, got him 20.20. Rashad White had him 8.4. Drake London got him 17.27 for a total of 45. Grand total of 331. How'd you feel about your week, Alex?
It was that Rashad White that got me last week. I didn't mind the Drake London, Jared Goff picks, but Jared Goff is part of why Rashad White was bad last week, because that game was just a total dud. It was all Jahmyr Gibbs. So happy to get 20 out of Goff.
That game was nothing like I thought it was, but somehow magically won me a fantasy matchup in Terrence's league.
Yeah, crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought I was dead in the water. I had no more guys going. He had like 3 or 4 guys still to go in that game alone. I'm just like, I'm off shit creek. And he had Nico Collins in the late game who got hurt. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I'd pull this horseshoe out of my ass, but I want this luck to continue. All right. Now moving up into 3rd place, we had Terry, who had probably, I think, his biggest week so far. He went with Jaden Daniels, who went out early in the 3rd quarter with the hamstring. He had him 20.3, and I think he was due for a big week. Judkins had a decent week, had a bunch of touchdowns with 26.14, and Ahmad St. Brown had 20.10 for 66.54 for a grand total of 333. How you feel about that, Terry?
I'm chopping that tree. Tree.
So
It's gonna
Terry,
fall down eventually.
I just got to chime in here. You sent
go
picks
ahead,
in first. You sent picks in first last week, and I had been looking at them, but I
Yeah.
was waiting for someone to do picks, and I wish I'd have done them because you picked the exact 3 players I had.
I picked
Like
first
that
up.
is exactly who I was going to pick, and I was like, son of a bitch. So I ended up having to pivot, and there
Yes,
you
sir.
got a good
Yes,
one.
sir.
All
If
right.
Terrence, listen, I really, if Terrence wouldn't have got Terrence picked Judkins after I picked Judkins, he changed his pick.
Yeah, he also picked Mahomes after I picked Mahomes.
Hey, what I did this week?
Hey,
What I
that
did
boy
this
something,
week?
man.
Yeah. So, but it still dropped him down into second place. Terrence copying Milo Mahomes, he got 29.10. Terrence copying Terry's Judkins got 26.14. And Terrence picking
Y'all
on his
remember
own a DK
No,
with
you
8
remember who I
points.
wanted to pick? You remember who I wanted to pick originally? I should have
Who
picked
was that?
Rice. That's who I wanted to pick. Remember, I said I wanted to stack him with Rice, and I should have picked him.
You should
know,
have.
I would have killed you right
Yeah.
there.
Instead, you went with DK for 8 points for 63 for a grand total of 401 and in second place. How you feel about your week?
I mean, it is what it is. I'll be back on top. I'm getting tired of this flip flopping, but I'll be back on
Yeah.
top.
Well, we're 70 ahead of them, but I think I'm only about 4 points ahead of
They
you.
like little brothers. They like little brothers, little step
Oh,
brothers.
don't even worry about it.
Yep.
It's a long season.
Got myself jumping into first place. Patrick Mahomes, 29.10. Gibbs, 36.8, big week. And Pickens had 15.56 for 81 points on the week for a grand total of 406. And first place, wish I would have got a little bit more from Pickens. Touchdown would have been nice. But a little bit of a lead, but can be anybody's week this week between me and Terrence. So let's look at the leaderboard overall. There we go. I'm in first. A little bit ahead of Terrence, who's in second with 401. Terry's about 70 behind him with 333, and Alex is about 2 behind him at 331. Tight matchups between the two.
All I'm waiting on is about 3 35-point games for all 3 of my guys. And I'll be right there about 20.
You still will be far behind.
Only 20. About 20. I only be about 20 points behind.
Yeah, if we get all zeros, you're right. If we get all zeros,
Hey.
No, you can still go for 40. If I go and score 30 more points than your, say, 50 points, if I score 80, I'm still chopping that tree.
Yep.
Look at Terry. Let me tell you something. It's okay to come in third place. It's okay.
Don't hurt my feelings like that, man. Don't hurt my feelings.
I be messing with my family like that. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay to be in second place whenever I beat them in a game. Second place is good.
All right. Well, let's get to this week's picks. Since you put your picks in first, Alex, you want to go first?
Sure. So I'm leading it off at quarterback, and I am going Daniel Jones this week with the Colts. He's been playing like last year's Sam Darnold. He's earning himself a contract, and he's got that team playing at the top of the AFC right now. And I think that continues this week going against the Titans. So I got Daniel Jones as my QB start this week. At running back, I am going to go with James Cook and the Buffalo Bills. I think he is going to have a bounce back. Josh Allen, I don't think is going to have to do as much in this game, and I think that it's going to be a James Cook game. And then for receiver, I'm taking Cortland Sutton this week. I think that he has a bounce back game. And last week, Bo Nix had a huge fourth quarter against the Giants, and I think that he gets back in rhythm with Cortland Sutton this week.
Yeah,
So
I
there's
had
my
Sutton
3.
in my short list, so I took him off once you picked them.
Man, it's a total mind game too with whoever gets their picks in, and it's like, well, do I keep him because I believe in him, or do I make sure I switch it so it's not like I'm just taking their picks? I don't know if you guys got that whole mind game going on, but I do.
Well, I
It's
know
all
Terrence
about
likes
Terrence to
to
me.
I don't
It's all
mind
about
taking
Terrence.
Yeah. And that's why we're going to let Terrence go second here. So, Terrence, why don't you let us know your picks? Maybe you'll get the majority of your own, and Terry can catch up and have a big week.
All right. Alex didn't give me much to work with, so I'm going
last place. See, I'm in last place, and I'm still in your head.
I'm going with Bo Nix, and if I'm going with Bo Nix, who's going against the Cowboys, I gotta go with the stack. So I'm going with Sutton, and then I had to go and grab me a monster. Let me go ahead and grab Jonathan Taylor.
That's bold coming off the 3 touchdown game.
That should get me 60 points. Give me easy 60 points.
Man, hasn't Jonathan Taylor had like three touchdown games?
I think 2.
Yep, he's at 2. Yep.
And
he's got, I think,
2 too. The guy's out of his mind this year.
Yeah, he's got 10 touchdowns so far through 6 games, 7 games. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm up the leagues.
All right, you want me to go, Terry, or do you want to go?
It don't matter. You can go ahead.
All right. So for me, I'm going with C.J. Stroud against my Niners. They always give up a lot of yardage. We'll see if the touchdowns come.
Pause. I just remembered something. Remember in the offseason when that man said C.J. Stroud was going to be the QB1?
Yeah, I did. And then their line was shit. And they got rid of their line, and they traded everybody, so their line got worse as the season went. There's no way that's holding up.
Nope. No chances at holding up.
Nope.
Terrence would try to hurt your feelings now. I didn't told you.
Hey,
it just popped in my head.
when they start out with these 5 offensive linemen in the offseason, and they go, you know what, we're going to draft some, so we're going to trade you 2. We're going to trade back in the draft because we missed all the offensive linemen. You know what? Since we really missed on all the offensive linemen, let's trade these other 3 offensive linemen because we don't need them either. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but it's just crazy. But I'm still going with Stroud because the Niners give up a lot of yardage. I'm just not sure the touchdowns will be there, but I'm going with him. At running back, I'm going with Judkins going against New England. Seems like he's unstoppable right now, so I'm going to see if I can ride that train while it's rolling hot. I was going to pick Sutton, like I said, but then I switched to Ladd tonight, so I'm going with that.
Yeah, Minnesota's secondary is giving up a bunch of yards too.
Yeah, they got no really run game, or they do have a run game with Vidal, but I think it's going to be hard to run on that Minnesota line, so it's going to come to the short game passes.
Yep, and don't forget about Gatson, Rondé Gatson getting in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's been on fire, man.
Yep.
All right, Terry, we're to you.
Okay. I feel great. I love y'all picks. I love y'all going with the Denver Broncos because I think the Cowboys are going to upset their ass.
Okay.
If you go back, and reason why, if you go back and look at the games, Bo Nix has been struggling in quarters. He's been struggling in quarters, and Dallas defense is very optimistic. Is that how I say the word? They trying to get a lot of turnovers. So Bo can turn this. There you go. So Bo can get a lot. I think Bo could throw 2 picks in this game. So I'm glad y'all did that. But so let me go to my heavy hitters, almost like a fake fantasy. I got Lamar Jackson for my quarterback, playing against the Chicago Bears, and guess what the Chicago Bears are doing? Giving it up behind the dumpster.
Are you sure Lamar's going?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Are we sure he's going? He's been limited so far.
Yeah. Well, he ran on
that swing.
Yeah, he ran on the field today. He ran on the practice field.
Okay.
All right.
But he could be out.
He's my only quarterback I got in my 32-man league.
I know that's right. Because I need him. I got him everywhere. I need him. My running back is going to be B. John Robinson going against Miami.
Oh man.
40 points, Terrence. 40 points. God knows nothing I'm happy with. No, knock on wood. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say the word. And my wide receiver, who y'all think my wide receiver is? I'm gonna let you pick, Alex. Who you think it is? What guy? Who's a monster? The biggest monster out there?
Are you going Jamar Chase?
Come on now, Jamar Chase. So this is my week to get kind of leveled, maybe be 30 points back, and then we can start doing it again. So yeah, guys, I got Lamar Jackson, I got B. John Robinson, and Jamar Chase, and this is the week that I've been waiting. I've been saving all my guys for this week.
No shit, that's ridiculous.
I'll say this: we're definitely going to keep Alex in the rearview mirror.
Yep, that's true.
I'm sorry, Alex. You just gonna stay there.
That's all right. I'll just work my way back slow, nice and slow.
All right. Well, let's get to our fantasy must starts. But before we do, if you got any questions about your fantasy team, get them in the comments and we'll get to them after this section here. So, who wants to go first for their fantasy must starts?
Well, I went first last time, so somebody else can go first this time.
I can go
I'll
first.
get it out.
Are you just TD? You just gonna throw out the same three?
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's what Terrence would do. That's not what I'm gonna do.
But
I'm gonna go with Joe.
Go first. So
I'm going with Joe Flacco.
All right.
Going against the
I'm picking
Jets.
him next
And
week.
you know what the Jets has been doing? Giving it up behind the dumpster. So I like Joe Flacco to hyper target Jamar Chase. So Alex, actually, you are right. I just went to the other player. I didn't go to Jamar Chase. My running back. This is a little bit of kind of easy. This is a Terrence type of pick, but he's been on a bye week, so I'm gonna go with Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Reason why, they got something to prove. Baltimore has something to prove, so that's why I'm picking a lot of Baltimore guys. And don't be scared to play Derrick Henry. I know a lot of you are worried about Derrick Henry. You're trying to trade him. Don't trade him. This is about to get cold. Derrick Henry is one of the best cold weather running backs in the league. So I love Derrick Henry. And my wide receiver starter of the week is going to be Alec Pierce. Yes, Alec Pierce from the Indianapolis Colts. And guess who they playing? They playing the Tennessee Titans, and the Tennessee Titans are giving it up behind the dumpster. So the reason why I like Alec Pierce, if you look at the last 2 weeks, he's been getting 8 targets. And guess what? They're not deep targets. He's been running some short targets. Alec Pierce running underneath targets? Yes, that is in his game now with Daniel Jones. So I think Alec Pierce is going to be a big-time number 2 wide receiver, even though Michael Pittman is the number 1. I really like Alec Pierce going forward for the rest of the season.
I like it.
Well, I'll have to take him off my list. He was my number 2 guy.
You've been talking about it for a while too, Maximus, about Alec Pierce.
Oh yeah, I've always liked Alex Pierce since his rookie year.
Right.
He just needed a quarterback that can get him the ball properly.
Right, which Anthony Richardson was that guy.
No, I have trashed Anthony Richardson since the day he was drafted 4th. He never deserved that draft capital.
Right.
I'm a Gators fan, so.
Yeah, that's it. Who got him the ball though? Yeah.
All right, who wants to go next? You want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm sticking kind of like with what Terry did there with my CJ Stroud. I'm going Jalen Noel to step up. Get those underneath targets, then that quick movement. 49ers have a hard time stopping man press and all that sort of stuff, and that's where Jalen Noel is going to work well. Then I'm going to go with Romeo Doubs versus the Steelers defense. They seem to be getting old and tired and wearing down fast, so I think he's going to have a big game. And then I'm going to go with Dalton Kincaid against the Carolina Panthers. That's my 3.
All right. I like that Kincaid pick. He was on my list. He was on my list there. You wanna get yours in there, Terrence? And I'll go last.
He's trying to wait to see what you're gonna say, Alex.
I'm gonna go with Mr. Kyle Pitts. They're playing against Miami, and the Atlanta should be able to do whatever they want to do on that Miami. And I'm also gonna go Swift. They're playing against the Ravens, but the Ravens don't mind giving up to running backs. They don't mind giving up to the running back. And Swift, been handling his business lately. And third, I'm gonna go Devontae Smith. With AJ Brown dealing with injury, even if he go out there, it'd probably just be a decoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Devontae Smith can handle his business.
I like it. From that,
Alex, what you got?
From that same game, I think Jalen Hurts gets a big game this week. They got beat last time by the rookie, and I think Hurts and that passing offense is going to show up again this week against the Giants. Their ground game for the Giants defense is actually pretty good at stopping the run, so I think they're going to be exploited in the passing game. And Devontae Smith, I also think AJ Brown, I think, is taking a veteran day off because he didn't leave last week. So I think that they're managing those practice reps. And then at running back, this is a tough week because I thought about going Jordan Mason tonight, but with Aaron Jones potentially being back, I don't think that Minnesota's going to want to have that ground game going. I think they're going to go pass heavy against that Chargers
Woo.
defense. So I'm going to skip out on that one. And where was I going with running back?
Aaron Jones?
No, definitely not Aaron Jones. I don't want to go there.
I like
Nope.
Aaron Jones tonight.
You do?
Yeah, I'm starting
Well,
one league.
We'll get into that shortly. There is a comment on that.
All right. Well, okay. So then at running back, I would go Jonathan Taylor, but that's just obvious. You're not sitting him.
Right.
So I will stick with my James Cook call. I think Buffalo has a big James Cook week, and I'm going to stick with that at running back. And then for receiver, I'm going to go Jordan Addison tonight because I don't think the Chargers have something to match up with him, and he seems to have better rapport right now with Carson Wentz than Justin Jefferson does. So give me Jordan Addison with another big game tonight. What you guys think?
All right. Well, that's our must-starts for the week. Let's get to these comments.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a new member.
Paola, appreciate that.
Glad you pronounced it ahead of me. Then we have Dill. Hit the likes as you come in.
Deal devoted.
And then he says cutting-edge content.
Yes, sir.
Sports Dog says TD 100. I'll be back here for a bit. Devil's devoted. Sports Dog, is he still going live? What's that? I don't know what that means. Dart and Fields are two different playing the game. I think that's what you were getting to the point.
Yeah,
Dart.
About.
Yeah,
How
Dart
they
can
were
at
different.
least manage the pocket.
Stacy, appreciate you, Stacy.
That's that one. That was okay. So Sports Dog 1000, 18 PPR, Superflex using Kansas City for defense, but have the 49ers, Chargers, or Tampa. Would you leave it or take a change?
Oh, I'm going KC against Washington. They got Marcus Mariota going.
Yep.
I ain't scared of that.
No, me neither. Stacy says, would you start Aaron Jones tonight? And how do you think Herbert will do tonight?
I'm starting Aaron Jones if you don't have a better player. I like Aaron Jones. The reason why I like Aaron Jones, Carson Wentz is not a super mobile guy. So I think he checks the ball down to Aaron Jones, and he has 3 or 4 catches, so he's a safe PPR guy. And I expect a guy like Aaron Jones to maybe score a touchdown tonight to give Mason a little bit of a break. I just can see Jones coming in and sniping a touchdown. And how do I think Herbert would do? Well, he has a lot of weapons. So Herbert is just a guy that you have to kind of just start it and forget it type guy. He has a lot of weapons. They've thrown the ball, so I think he does well. But he might not be a top 12 guy. But I think you have to start him.
Yeah, there's 6 teams on a bye this week?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't. You almost forced to start them.
Yes.
With your choices that you got this week, it's a rough week for most people. But you were saying earlier, Alex, you wouldn't start them?
So it's one of my policies really is just guys coming off injury. I don't like to start them the first game back if I can help it. Granted, he's coming off. I just remembered that they had a bye too in there. So that could help. And I do like the idea that he could be getting pass catching work. But I also like the Chargers linebackers. Murray's been having a great season. He's been all over the damn place. So I just think this is going to be a more of a pass-heavy game with Wentz under center too.
Right, but doesn't that help Aaron Jones if he's passing a lot?
Yeah,
I think he'll be on the field more. But that's where I think the Chargers they can get beat deep too, and that's where I think Addison and Jefferson are going to have their day.
Gotcha.
I also agree that Justin Herbert should have a good game tonight because this Minnesota defense has been torched in the secondary lately.
Excuse me.
And they've had the pass. You have the pass more anyway. So
yeah, and especially if
should be
Joe Alt's
fine.
playing tonight, like it sounds like he was. That's a big thing for Herbert there.
Yes.
Yeah, get a little bit of time to do what he needs to do. Frizzle says, "Whoa, yo, what's up? What's going on, fellas?" Then we got Juan says, who for wire 1, 2, 3, tight end in a flex spot? He's got Quinshon Judkins, Debo, Booty, Addison, Tez Johnson, Jim, Trayvon Henderson, Mung, the guy from Chicago that's backing up Swift, Monagay.
Oh, Manangai.
Yeah, Monangai. And then he's got Ertz, Kittles, and he's got Jacobs and Taylor as RB1 and 2. And he's got Adams and Charbonnet on the bye.
Yeah, I'm going Kittle.
Yep.
Definitely for your tight end. I don't think that's even a question. And
You got to start. You got to start Judkins too, right? In your flex.
Yep.
And I feel like you
sure
got to start Addison.
I'd say you got to start Judkins.
What Judkins at? He didn't say.
It's not Judkins. It's Taylor.
Quinshon Johnson.
Yeah, Quentin Johnson.
Oh, I thought, man, Sean, you're messing up the names because you said Judkins.
Yeah. He said got Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor for his RB1 and 2.
Yeah.
And he said Devontae Adams and Charbonnet is on bye. So as far as the running backs, I guess these running backs he mentioned is for the flex spot. And of course we're going Bill, right? Over and Manungai.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I'd probably put in Manungai, man. They were giving him a lot of work last week, too.
He had 17 touches, but I think that's going to be a big Swift game. I thought Swift left for a little bit last week, or wasn't it because the game was just totally out of hand? I think 8 of those 17 touches for Manungai was in the fourth quarter when the game was out of hand.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not starting Bill for anything right now. If I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it.
You ain't starting Henderson for sure. And I'm not starting a backup on running back. I'm not doing it.
And, geez, you got to kind of Debo. I'd probably go Debo, Addison, Quinshon Johnson, and then probably Tez Johnson as my flex spot.
You going Tez over Bill?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not 100% mad at that, but I just would prefer a running back, if I had one.
Yeah, it's those guaranteed touches. I mean, we saw Egbuka get 12 targets last week, and that was with Evans playing a couple snaps.
And he didn't even go out the first quarter.
Who, Egbuka?
Yeah.
Right, so how much is really going to be left for Tez?
Well, Tez is the other guy right now, if it's just those two. And he's gotten a touchdown in 2 straight games.
Yeah, there's also Cade Otton and Cameron Johnson there. And it could be a Rashad White game.
They were there the last 2 games, too.
Yeah, I just like the more guaranteed work of a lead running back versus a 5'2", 160-pound receiver.
I don't even know if he is lead running back. I think that's like no man's land. Whoever gets hot, that's who's going to carry the load. All right, we'll go on. Sports Dog 18 PPR Superflex. I'm sitting May and going with Jackson. They say he could play. If not, I feel good about May, even with his matchup with Cleveland. Jackson did practice today. Good sign. So I guess he's just saying stick with Jackson over May.
Yes. I mean, I hate listen, I hate 8-team and 10-team leagues. And let me tell you why. You may not think why. I know Terrence doesn't like it. That shit is hard.
It's very hard.
It is hard. I got to pick between Jackson and May and shit. I'm picking between the number 1 quarterback and the number 5 quarterback. Nah. But I get it. It's tough. But yeah, you good, man. Just go with Jackson. Go with dance with the girl that you came to the party with. And if she's no, I'm not gonna say that. She's if she's not available for that week, then yeah, go with May. Go with May. May's fine.
The thing with smaller leagues like that is that you really got to go for the ceiling because, like,
the boom. Yep.
Yeah, and depending on how many starters you got, you might need to score 200 just to win.
Right.
You also need to ride the hot hand because I know you were saying about Justin Fields earlier, but I won a championship with Justin Fields in a 10-team league, and I wasn't even in a playoff spot until I picked up Fields off the waiver wire, and he just went nuts running all over the place for the rest of the year that year.
Right. I remember that
That's
year.
what won me the championship, but like it's like splitting hairs every week on who's going to win.
Yep.
So with that being said, Sean, does that mean you're going May over Jackson?
Yep.
Because May's hot.
Yeah, like I would, because you got to ride these hot hands in these smaller leagues too while they're going hot. Because you also got Lamar coming back off his was a hamstring.
Yes.
And that's I want to go May because May's going to be running all over Cleveland too. Like I don't care. I know they're a good defense, but this
Let me
is
call
May's a
Myles
big-ass guy, right? Like
Right. But let me call Myles Garrett, and I might be okay with that. Let Myles take some time off because that defense is still pretty good.
oh, the defense is really good, but I just think May's too big of a guy too. He's kind of like Josh Allen size, right?
Right.
Like, once
Facts.
he gets moving, it's hard to bring him down. So,
Yeah.
and I think he's gonna have to run for them to win that game.
Yep, I would agree with that. It's also
All right.
in New England, so hopefully better weather than last week.
We got Zach says start 2 tight ends in a premium league: Theo Johnson, Romeo Dobbs, Aronde Gratson, or Juno Smith. And I don't know why Romeo Dobbs is in there.
Because he said
he
it's
said
tight end
one,
premium.
Yeah, he's
He
saying
said
would you
start
start
two
Dobbs
tight
or one of those
ends.
tight ends?
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Sorry.
going
Yeah, it's just premium.
I was
Theo
thinking he
and
needed
Jackson
2
for me.
tight ends.
Yeah, I would,
I'm going with Gaddison and Dobbs.
yeah, I'm going Gatson for sure. You're going Dobbs over Janu?
Yeah, with Jonnu
big
and
week.
Johnson. I think the Eagles win this game because they got beat. Well, they almost got beat that first week. So I think the Eagles come out and play really well, even though I still like Jackson Dart. Romeo Dobbs, I'm not thrilled to play him, but over Jonnu Smith, yeah. I just don't know how many targets Jonnu Smith gonna get. I think Romeo should at least see 6 or 7 targets. So I'm going with Gaddison and Romeo.
Christian Watson's supposed to be back this week too. Does that affect
Right.
it at all?
I know that's disgusting. Thank you for telling me that.
But he'll run and pull another hammy, so that's not a big deal.
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on my boy. Don't you put that on my boy.
How much do you think more work does Romeo get than Theo Johnson, though, at this game? Because I think they're going to have to use Theo
That's a
Johnson
great
to
question.
move that ball. in
That's a
that
great
Eagles
question.
game. Like, I'm starting Godson. I think he's the must start right now with how
Yeah, I
hot
would
he is.
agree with that.
I'm not even thinking Jonnu Smith. Like, he's off the board for me. So it comes down between Romeo Dobbs and Theo Johnson, and it's so close. Like, how much of a difference does that tight end premium make?
Hold on. Didn't you just say that you're all about the hot hand?
I said I'm starting Godson.
Jonnu Smith just had 5 catches for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns
There's
last
like
week.
32 tight ends on that Steelers team. It could be any one of them, any given game. I don't.
You
want
said
to
hot
go
hand.
that
That's a
low.
hot hand.
I don't.
I didn't know
call
he
it
had
hot.
that.
That's just one game.
They do got a good
Gadsden's
tight
done
end
it 2
matchup.
games in a
I
row.
forgot.
Yeah, and they're going against the Packers. Packers can't stop tight
I'll
ends
take
right
that
now.
back. I'm going to John Doe and Gaston. Yeah.
I didn't know
Hot hand.
Jonnu had those numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll change to Jonnu if he had those numbers.
Yep.
Oh no, that boy threw to all the tight ends last week.
Yeah, there
I
was
know.
like 4.
Darnell Washington.
That was the number one defense that gave number one defense for tight ends that give points to the tight end. I think they're going against the number 2 that give points to the tight ends this week. Oh yeah, gotta go
Hey,
down.
This might change your answer here too. This weekend is tight end day on the Sunday.
Yeah, National Tight End Day. Start your
you
tight
Jonnu
gotta
ends.
Smith
start
and
2
Gaddison.
tight ends.
Start
My
your
Start
bad.
all the
Smith and
tight ends.
Gaddison.
Start your tight ends in your flex.
I would go Theo Johnson and Ronde Gratson myself.
Oh, I'm going
That's
Jonnu.
what I said. Originally, I'm going John.
Yeah, the Theo thing.
Go ahead.
What scares me about that is it's been mostly touchdowns, and even the one that Bellinger got last week, that 44-yarder, was a tip drill. Like, I think Giants been getting lucky with tight ends so far.
Well, they got a couple good, like a lot of young, good tight ends that can develop into something if they do it right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey guys, my phone was getting ready to go dead. If y'all need anything, call me. Let me go charge it up for a little bit, but I got to get off the live before it go completely dead. Call me if y'all
All right.
need to talk
We
to me
only got
about.
another 5 minutes, anyways.
Yeah, just call me if y'all need to talk to me. Once I put it on the charger.
Yep.
Yep, not a problem.
Have a good one.
Okay. All right. Yep.
All right, next question we got is from Alex. Moore, Bill, or Gatson? PPR, sit one. I'm sitting Bill. Actually, if that's DJ Moore, then maybe I'm sitting
That's
DJ
Moore.
Moore.
I'm sitting Moore. Moore haven't been doing nothing.
Yep, I would agree with that. If that's DJ Moore, I'm sitting him.
Yeah.
He's only
DJ
getting
Moore
5
is
targets.
killing me in your league, Terrence. Killing me. Because I can't not sit him because it's a 16-man league.
Yep.
Hey, I sent people a trade. I had DJ Moore in about 3 leagues. I sent people a trade for I went after Isaac Tesla specifically. I wanted Isaac Tesla in a 3rd round pick. And one person actually accepted the trade, the other 2 denied it. So, and not too many people found the DJ Moore because I remember people used to love him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a fair deal too. Like I would also, on the other side of that, I think I would give up Tesla in a 3rd for DJ Moore.
Especially if he might go somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm hoping he does soon. We got Stacy says, I'm typing as you speak about 10-team leagues. I also have Josh Allen. Not sure if he'll pass a lot. So let's see.
Oh, so instead of
we start Josh Allen every time. We don't sit Josh Allen, and Sean can tell you that. Who the hell should sit Josh Allen?
Never sit Josh Allen. When a man, there's only about 3 quarterbacks in this league that can have a 40 to a 60-point game. Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Jaden Daniels. That's about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Joe Burrow. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Yep.
Well, it depends on the league, right? Because Joe Burrow's not running them in. But if it's a big play league, nobody has more big plays than Joe Burrow.
Well, even simplify it, 6 points per touchdown. That's going to make Burrow better too.
Yep, for sure. But that's all the comments we got for tonight. So let me go through. Do I have the things in this still too? Yeah, I do. All right. So this one is for Fantasy Good Sports for Terry's channel on YouTube. You can click that picture and you can go directly to his channel. Terrence's channel, you can click this. It'll take you directly to the Fantasy Network where Terrence is showing. We have the Triple F League that you can watch that. And then you click this one up here in the corner, take a picture, and that'll take you to Spotify, to the Fantasy Blind Spot, where you can find me and Alex on Tuesdays and Friday morning.
Hell yeah.
Oh, we got a question here before we go off.
Yeah, I was responding to him. Trade Debo, Jordan Mason, Matthew Golden for Scatterboo and Quentin Johnson. I said, yes, get Scatterboo down.
Yep. Go get Scatterboo for sure.
Do it. And you know he's not going anywhere.
And then Stacy says she appreciates us all. All right, Terrence, now you can take us away.
Yeah. That's another episode, people. You know where to find us, and hopefully y'all been checking out the episodes I put in the Triple FL League with all of us on the league and see how we're doing. Until next time, peace.